Hey everybody, KT here. Today we have what I'm going to call a dynamic yoga flow. So we're going to do a little bit more movement, mobility, gentle movement versus some static holds. We'll still have a few holds, but I just want to kind of move the body in hopefully a way that feels good for you, okay? As always, if something doesn't work for you, don't do it. Child's pose is there if you need it. I always recommend having a couple of blocks. You may or may not need them today. Water for hydration, and of course your yoga mat. And we're gonna get started with hands and knees, tabletop. So move your props to the side if you have them. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And let's start with a couple of nice, easy, slow cat and cow. So as you inhale, your chest lifts. As you exhale, tuck your chin around your spine. And then just start to move at your own breath rhythm. Nice and easy, nice and slow, really feeling out the spine here. Noticing how your body feels today, whatever time it is for you there. And then we're gonna move from cat and cow to some C curves. So you're just gonna bring your gaze over the right shoulder and then press your right hip towards the right shoulder. And we'll take it to the other side. So just a couple of times side to side. And then I'm just gonna give you the freedom to kind of move in a way here that feels good to you. So you could take it into some circles. You can articulate your cat-cow with circles. You can press it over towards the side into more of a child's pose, which we'll take in a moment. Maybe open up the forearms a little bit. So just kind of feel free to do your thing. We'll take a couple more breaths here, and then we're gonna move into that child's pose. So your knees are gonna come to the outer edges of your mat, big toes together. If you need a block for your head, you can grab it. Extend your arms out, release your head down. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. And we're gonna start to shift forward into a back bend. So as you come up, you're gonna stay on the knees, shift forward past the wrists. Lift your chest and then start to bring your feet towards your head like you were going to touch, but if you're like me, you're nowhere close, and that's okay. And then on the exhale, we're going to press it back into that child's pose. So let's take a few of these here. Inhale to that back bend, a little deeper than that cat-cow. Exhale into child's. We're going to shoot for about 4 to 5 on our movements. So we move through some of these asanas or poses today. Doesn't have to be exact, right? You might be moving a little quicker, a little bit slower, and that's okay. Good. All right. Take a deep breath in this child's pose. Exhale it out. And we'll start to find our way towards our downward facing dog. Nice inverted V here, and just take your time to walk it out. So kind of like those cat and cows, just really feel it out. Find your placement of your hands, your feet, right? We want those palms nice and flat. We want the feet about hip width distance, and knees can be soft if you're dealing with any low back or hamstring issues today. And we're going to inhale, take it forward into plank position, really engage the core, and then exhale it back, downward facing dog. And as we've been doing about 4 to 5 of these, we inhale, we exhale, right? We're moving with that breath the best you can. Starting to activate the core a little bit. One more time. Exhale it back. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more deep breath in here. As you exhale, just gently walk to the top of your mat, nice and easy. You can keep the feet hip width or bring them together, toes touch, heels slightly apart. We'll inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, fold. Take it all the way up to stand, get nice and long. And then once you're there, interlace the fingers, releasing the pointer fingers. Draw your shoulders down your back. We're gonna reach it over to the right, get into that side body, and then take it over to the left. So a few times in each direction here, thinking, we don't wanna really back bend here. We wanna bend into the side body so we get into the ribs and the lats over here, even into this outer hip. And we're still breathing. Nice and strong. I'm gonna do one more, even it out. Come back through center, inhale, release the fingers, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step it back into your plank position, pausing here. We're gonna shift forward, lower all the way down for this first one. Keeping the hands under the shoulders, inhale to that nice low cobra, and then exhale, release it down. If it feels okay, walk the hands back a little bit, maybe take a higher cobra on this next inhale, and then exhale, release. Final variation, we're taking it into our upward facing dog, and then press it back, downward facing dog, and we reset. Finding our home base here, knowing at any point in time you need that child's pose, or even a tabletop is a great modification for downward facing dog. All right, right leg's gonna lift here. We're gonna rotate the ankle a little bit, a couple times in each direction. And then we're gonna pull the knee in towards the nose, step it forward, back knee comes down for our low lunge position. So from here, we're gonna take those cat and cows we did in tabletop, but we're gonna take it in this lunge position. So you're gonna interlace your fingers behind your head. We're gonna inhale, lift the chest. Now pull belly up and in, low back reaching down towards the mat. Feel a nice stretch through the hip and the thigh. And then as you exhale, you're gonna pull the elbows in, straighten the front leg slightly, still have this tuck. Feeling a stretch, but a little bit different than that cow face pose, right? So inhale and exhale. Notice my front leg is nowhere near straight, right? We're not focusing on the hamstring, we're focusing more on this thigh and hip. Whew. I love these, especially after a run. Good. All right, we're gonna come back to that low lunge, inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Flat back, forward fold. Inhale takes you up to stand. This time we're gonna twist it out. So we're gonna inhale into this standing mountain pose. Exhale, twist, right arm reaches back behind you. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And we're gonna continue here. Now, the hip on the side you're twisting to is gonna wanna come with you, all right? I want you to try to keep that hip squared forward. So we're twisting through the mid-body and not through the hips. Let's do one more on each side. Just warming up the shoulders a little bit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Step the left foot back. We're just gonna take one breath in this low lunge as we transition back to downward facing dog. Option to take it through a high to low push-up if you like it. Deep breath in, long breath out. Left leg reaches. Let's get some ankle rotations in here. Mobility for the foot and the ankle, maybe some cracks. Pull the knee in, step it forward, back knee comes down. If you remember, try to interlace your hands the opposite way you did before. If you don't, no big deal. Might feel a little bit weird. All right, let's get that tuck going on. Inhale, lift the chest, elbows pull back. Exhale, elbows together as we round through the spine. Take your time here. If you feel a little bit off balance, you can find more space by taking the left foot out to the left, giving yourself a little more room there. Good. I think this is 4. I'm going to do one more. This feels really good for the hips. Breathing. And then we come back into that low lunge. Hands to the mat. Right foot up to meet the left. Flat back. Fold forward. Inhale, take it all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands at heart center. We're going to take it into a chair and a low chair. So we're going to start in this chair position. We're going to inhale here. And then we're going to exhale, come a little bit lower, reach those arms back behind us. Inhale, chair. Don't come all the way up. Exhale, low chair, kind of like a skier squat. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. This time inhale all the way up to stand, stretch it out. And exhale, let it go. Flat back. Right foot steps back. We have one breath in this low lunge. And then we'll head back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Let's rinse it out with a chaturanga. So high push up. You can modify it by coming to the knees. We're gonna lower halfway down or all the way if you're modifying. Up dog or cobra. And then press it back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. And exhale, let it go. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, step it back to plank. Optional chaturanga. You can always skip it and head right back into downward facing dog. And we'll meet here in our downward facing dog. Full breath in and a full breath out. All right, right leg is gonna lift. This time let's bend the knee, open the hip, and then let's point and flex the foot 4 or 5 times. Pull the knee in towards the nose, step it forward, come up into your crescent lunge. So high lunge, so we have that same tuck we did in the low lunge position, trying to get the front knee on top of the ankle. Back knee can soften a little bit, but we're gonna take this into a twist. So I want you to press through the left hamstring really strong through the back of that leg. Straighten out that back leg. We're gonna inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale here. Exhale, take it into your warrior 2. So finding a lot of space here on the mat. Front heel bisects the back foot. We're gonna take it into a reverse triangle, meaning we're gonna straighten the front leg, reach the right arm up and back. And then on our exhale, we're gonna take it into extended side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm reaching up and over. Here we go. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, extended side angle. And we're breathing. Inhaling and exhaling, nice and deep, nice and strong. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back through your chaturanga or right to downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Rinse that out, shake it out, take what you need, couple breaths before we move to the other side. Left leg reaches, bend and open. Let's point and flex. Try to get some movement in the foot and ankle. And then knee to nose, step it forward, crescent lunge on the other side. So same as that lunge position we were in before. If you need a little more stability, open up your stance. That'll help with your balance. Pull belly up and in. Reach the arms up. So back leg is straight when we twist, okay? So we want to have this leg already activated. Here we go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist to the left this time. Breathe in. Breathe out. You got it. One breath at a time. Lengthening as we inhale. Twisting as we exhale. 2 more. Inhale back to crescent. Exhale, open it up for that warrior 2. Get nice and spacious. Check in with your posture, with your stance, whatever you need. And then let's take it into that reverse triangle, shoulder down. And then extended side angle, right arm reaches up and over. Here we go. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna flow, inhale. Exhale, reach. Getting that nice long stretch through the side body, both the right and the left. 2 more. Inhale. Last time. Exhale, pause here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Let's take a chaturanga, rinse it out. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Upward facing dog. And a downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Good. One more deep breath in. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat. Flat back. Forward fold. We're going to take it all the way up to stand here. And then exhale, hands to heart center. So I'm just going to turn just so you can see me here. We're going to do a little tree variation. So starting with the right leg, you're going to pull this knee into your chest, standing up nice and tall. Take a breath into that hip flexor. And then with just your right hand, left hand can come to the hip or out like a wing for balance. We're going to open. Pull it back through center. Open, back through center. Core is strong, help you balance here. Woo. I'm on a carpet, messes with your balance even more. Hold it open this last time. Tree pose, so foot can come below the knee. You can even do a little kickstand on the mat, or you can pull that foot up into your inner thigh. And we're just gonna hold for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Good. Gently release. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's try that same thing on the other side. Pull the knee in, find your balance. So find a spot. Oh, see, I moved my gaze somewhere that's not moving. So don't look at me. That's going to help with your balance. All right, here we go. Other side. So we're going to open and close about 5 times. Take this to your degree. Opening as far as you can without back bending or kind of caving in here, right? We already did those cat-cows. We're done with those. All right, hold it open. Set your foot wherever on the leg. Just be sure it's not on the knee. Maybe open it up this time for 3, 2, and 1. Great. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Flat back. We're going to step it back to plank. Take it through our chaturanga. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, press it back. Great job. 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. That right leg will lift again, bend the knee, open the hip. We're gonna take it into our half pigeon. But from here, we're gonna inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay with me. We're just gonna do 3 of these. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. I know. One more time. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. And let's hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, start to send it back. Downward facing dog. Shake it out if you need. Left leg lifts, bend and open. Find that half pigeon position. Set yourself up. Inhale long through the spine. Exhale, fold. You might not come all the way down just yet, right? We have a couple more. We're just really lengthening, kind of building into this. Last time, inhale. And exhale all the way down. Grabbing your blocks or any props you might need, but we're not going to be here very long. A couple more breaths. Slowly start to lift up, and we'll press it back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. Inhale, take it forward into your plank. This time we're going to lower all the way down. We're going to stay there. We're going to start with our arms by our sides. Pull belly up and in, engage the glutes. And then as you inhale, lift chest, arms, and feet. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale and exhale. Now, option to make it a little more harder and reach the arms out in front of you. We have just 2 more. Locust pose. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale, release the arms, release cheek to one side, bend the knees, windshield wiper a little, release that low back. Opposite cheek to the mat. Good, all right, releasing here. We're gonna come up onto forearms. And we're going to take this spinal twist here. So you're going to take your left knee up, kind of like we were in that standing position, left knee towards the left shoulder. We're going to lift this left elbow so we can sneak the other arm under, palm face up. And then the left arm comes towards the sky, and you start to reach it back behind you to your degree, right? You may touch, I think I'm on some sort of weight back here. You may not touch, doesn't matter, but this should feel pretty good. Nice spinal twist, holding a couple of breaths. And then take your left palm on top of your right. Open it up again. Left palm on top. Open it up. One more time. Open it up, deep breath in. Exhale, we'll come all the way back towards Sphinx on the forearms. And we're just gonna try that on the other side. I'm just gonna move over so I don't hit this fireplace. So pull the right knee up towards the right shoulder. Lift the right elbow, thread that left arm through. Let's start with our twist here. Right arm reaching high and then back behind you. So a little more mobility for me. It's limited on this side versus the other side. You might have something similar. A couple of breaths. And then we'll take the right palm on top of the left. Open it up. Right palm on top. Open up. Last time. We're going to open up. Stay with me here. We're just going to continue to open towards the right. You're going to scoot yourself back onto your mat. So you're probably facing the opposite direction. You're definitely facing the opposite direction, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna draw the knees in and we're gonna rock a little side to side. Good. Option to take it into happy baby, grabbing behind the knees or the feet. A little straightening and bending. And a little bit of hamstring with those forward folds, but if you need more, take it here. Good. And then we're just going to take about a minute in a Shavasana, right? We did a lot of movement here today, so I want to give you a little bit of time for some stillness. So releasing your feet or your knees when you're ready, extending your legs long, toes point out, palms up towards the sky. Maybe you can tuck your shoulders under. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Releasing that yoga breath. Letting your body just relax. Just settle in. Soaking up all the hard work you did today. Shavasana. Have more time to stay, I highly recommend take a few more minutes here. If you're coming with me, I'm going to bring some awareness and move it back. Take it into a full body stretch here. Reaching right, reaching left, and then making your way to fetal position on either side. We'll come all the way up to seated. Any comfortable seat will work. And let's close with a sigh. So palms together at heart. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Thumbs to your third eye. We bow in gratitude to each other and ourselves, and together we say, Namaste. Namaste. Awesome job, everyone, today. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Drink water, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you next time.